if you're thinking about grabbing the Galaxy Buds 2 for their sleek design and immersive sound, hold on. Because today, I'm going to reveal some issues that might make you think twice before buying. But here's what surprised me. Despite their big promises, these earbuds don't quite deliver the flawless audio experience Samsung advertises. You see, while many rave about clear calls and booming bass, there's a catch that most reviewers skip over. So stick around to find out what you really need to know before spending $174 on these little buds. Now, who exactly are the Galaxy Buds 2 for? Well, if you're a casual listener looking for comfy wireless earbuds that sync effortlessly with your Samsung devices, these might seem like a perfect fit. However, if you crave crystal clear calls, consistent noise cancellation, and true all-day battery performance, this review will give you an honest look inside. Think of it as your survival guide in a jungle of earbuds promising the world but delivering, well, less. Let me start with a little story. I bought the Galaxy Buds 2 expecting to vibe to my favorite playlists during long commutes. At first, it was love at first beat. The low-profile fit felt comfy, and the sound was impressively rich. But by day 3, that honeymoon phase faded faster than my phone's Bluetooth connection to the buds. Suddenly, calls sounded muffled, noise cancellation seemed hit or miss, and my trusty playlist dropped out more times than I could count. It was like dating someone who looks great on paper, but ghosts you when things get serious. So where's the magic Samsung talks about? The Galaxy Buds 2 tout features like active noise cancellation, ANC, an ambient sound mode designed to help you tune out distractions or stay aware. But in practice, the ANC isn't as aggressive as I hoped. It blocks some ambient noise, sure. But in busy environments like subways or cafes, it's barely enough. You'll still catch plenty of background chatter and loud engines sneaking into your ear canals, making it hard to focus. On the flip side, the ambient sound mode sometimes amplifies unwanted noises or crackles unpredictably, which is more distracting than helpful. It's a bit like having a bouncer at the club who sometimes lets in the troublemakers. And speaking of noise control, the 3 built-in microphones paired with noise reduction technology promise crystal clear calls whether you're chatting with friends or leading meetings. The reality: your voice might come through, eventually, but with intermittent fuzziness, background noise bleeding in, or abrupt volume shifts making you sound like you're talking through a tunnel. Now, maybe my voice is like a secret agent trying to stay undercover. Otherwise, this is just disappointing tech. Customers have reported similar struggles, especially outdoors, where wind noise turns every call into a nature documentary narrated by a whispering ghost. Battery life is another place where these earbuds promise stamina, but sometimes falter. Samsung claims you can indulge in your favorite playlists for long stretches without a hitch, but actual battery performance varies drastically depending on settings and usage. Listening at high volume with ANC turned on. Brace for the buds to die sooner than expected, sometimes after just 4 to 5 hours. The charging case offers some extra juice, but the total playback time still falls short compared to competitors like AirPods Pro or Sony WF-1000XM4. It's like bringing a water bottle to a marathon that empties halfway through the race. Now, here's a twist you probably didn't expect. The Galaxy Buds 2 excel when paired with Samsung devices due to seamless auto-switch features. They can instantly shift audio between your phone, tablet, PC, or watch without extra hassle. This is a genuine boon for users deeply embedded in the Samsung ecosystem. However, if you stray outside that bubble, say, using an iPhone or non-Samsung gadget, these useful smart features dramatically reduce in value. So, unless you live and breathe Samsung, the experience becomes frustrating and uneven. But wait, there's an unexpected perk: the language interpreter feature. Yes, with your Galaxy phone and buds, you can have real-time translations during face-to-face conversations across multiple languages. Cool, right? Too bad this only works with specific Samsung devices and apps and requires a stable internet connection. So for globetrotters expecting flawless polyglot performance in remote areas or on weak networks, this is more of a party trick than a game changer. Still, I'll give Samsung credit for trying. You're probably wondering, what about comfort? Here's where the Buds 2 shine. They have a lightweight, contour-hugging design that's about 10% smaller and lighter than the Galaxy Buds Plus. If you're someone who hates bulky earbuds jabbing your ears, you'll appreciate how quickly they fade into the background. Just remember to use the right-sized ear tips. Otherwise, the seal won't be snug and you'll lose bass and call quality. Fitting the earbuds properly felt like a mini puzzle at first, so patience is key here. Another fun anecdote. I joked with a friend that my Galaxy Buds 2 were like my ex. They looked nice and promised a great experience but kept dropping out on me. Turns out both can ghost you unexpectedly. Okay, maybe my jokes are a little too earbud-centric, but hey, a little humor keeps us sane when tech disappoints. Alright, quick reality check. Are these earbuds worth your hard-earned cash? Here's my take. If you're deep into Samsung's galaxy of devices and want stylish, reasonably priced buds with handy translation and auto-switch features, then the Galaxy Buds 2 can be a solid pick. They're comfy and produce rich sound for casual listening. But if you expect top-of-the-line noise cancellation, rock-solid call quality in every environment, and battery life that won't bail halfway through your day, you might want to look elsewhere. Now, what about price? At $173.99, the Galaxy Buds 2 position themselves in the mid-tier of wireless earbuds pricing. Compare that to other products delivering stronger noise cancellation or all-day battery for similar money, and the value proposition becomes murky. Think of it as choosing between a decent burger and a gourmet meal. You'll get fed either way, but satisfaction levels vary. Here's joke number 2. Why did the Galaxy Buds 2 go to therapy? Because they had commitment issues during calls. Seriously though, intermittent connection drops were a gripe I noticed when moving between rooms or outdoor areas. Let's talk software. The Galaxy wearable app on Android enhances the Buds 2 experience with customizable ambient noise control, EQ settings, and firmware updates. However, many users find it a bit clunky. Some features are only available on newer Android versions with minimum RAM requirements. So if your phone is a few years old, you might not unlock the earbuds' full potential. Another mini promise here. If you're a multitasker constantly hopping between devices, the auto switch feature can become your best friend. No more fumbling with Bluetooth settings. But a word of caution, this doesn't work seamlessly with all Samsung apps or third-party software, leading to moments of confusion and manual intervention. Now here's joke number 3, just to keep the mood light. What do Galaxy Buds 2 and a bad magician have in common? They both make things disappear in this case, your music when the connection drops. All jokes aside, connectivity was a marked frustration. Before we wrap up, I want to touch on durability. Samsung backs these earbuds with a 1-year limited manufacturer warranty, which is comforting considering reports of minor hardware issues post several months of usage. But as with most tech accessories, gentle handling is advised. The compact case and earbuds themselves can be a bit fragile if tossed carelessly in a bag. So, what's the final verdict? Galaxy Buds 2 are like that promising friend who means well. They pack some cool features and deliver good sound for casual users, but stumble on critical aspects like noise cancellation and call clarity that serious audiophiles or remote workers crave. But if you fit the Samsung-centered lifestyle and want earbuds that look sharp, feel comfortable, and sync smoothly with your devices, you'll likely find them enjoyable and satisfying overall. Alright, last joke for the road. Why don't Galaxy Buds 2 ever get lost? Because they automatically switch to your other Samsung devices to keep an eye on you. Okay, maybe not, but wouldn't that be amazing? If you want to grab a pair of Galaxy Buds 2 and see for yourself how they fit your needs, I've dropped the best price link in the description below. Check it out. Trust me, you deserve earbuds that make your music come alive without leaving you frustrated. Whether you decide to go with the Galaxy Buds 2 or keep exploring, stay tuned for more honest tech reviews to help you make the right choice every time. Thanks for watching.